Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks versus Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Carson. Room here to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. On first down, Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys that can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Edelman was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Newton, Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The 40, 20, 10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's White. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Henry Anderson.
White's numbers from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Jordan Brooks brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton, he's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
A gain of 43 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun snap for Newton. And this is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Newton. He gets it to James White. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I'm sure at times James White gets frustrated because he might want to carry the ball a little bit more, but when you catch it like that, that's how teams are going to use you. The majority of his snaps may come on passing downs because he can create big plays downfield. 2nd on the team in catches in 2019. He led his squad in 2018.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots are back within a score. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long,
on 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Patriots take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his second touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. That's Harry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
New England.
And they'll continue to look for more catches like that from N'Keal Harry. He was New England's first pick in the 2019 draft. Had a disappointing rookie season, though. Only 12 catches for 105 yards and just 2 touchdowns. With his talent and his potential, this team needs him to step up.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Newton on the keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And a Patriot first down.
From the red zone now, Newton. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Now, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
21. Patriots 7.
On first down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Throwing again. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, first down.
Greg Olsen was a big-time pickup for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason. Spent the last 9 seasons with Carolina as an all-pro, Pro Bowl tight end, and did the same thing before that with the Chicago Bears. Now he moves to the Northwest and gives Russell Wilson a big-time target in the middle of the field.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. The drive starts with a run by White. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
To N'Keal Harry.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On first down, it's Newton. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And there's a catch there by Julian Edelman, and I know the conversation is very big on how much will he miss Tom Brady. But Edelman's one of the top slot receivers in the league and an uber competitor. He's going to miss his friend, but he wants to show the rest of the league that his skills transfer no matter who's throwing him the football.
Not much there, only a yard. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They snap it to Newton. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
And a Patriot first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Jamal Adams.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got... weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
A throw complete to Dorsett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Philip Dorsett catching the pass there against his former team. Played 3 years with the Patriots after 2 in Indianapolis. And was a member of the team that won Super Bowl 53, you might remember. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Carson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive.
The backup Stidham, his first throw. Catch is made by Harry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit out a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
New England.
Throwing again here, Stidham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2-yard line.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time it enters. Stidham right back to it after the pick 6. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Intercepted.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett in the final second. Final play of the half. It's Stidham. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit half. halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense has not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now a pass here caught by Edelman, and that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now he's flushed out right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled.